Is that exciting or what, Stu? A new Illinois state record, 385. I told Troy that he needs rain in July. Apparently we relearned that rain in July really helps corn yields. I think you know that Stu's sort of a fan. He's a friend. He pays attention to our research. We try and give him advice. Obviously, he works at it pretty hard. He's a steward of knowledge. So, if anything, Stu, we inspired him to try new things.
And did he try anything new this year?
I think the biggest factor he did is he tried a really excellent hybrid. That hybrid he used, that number, it is the fullest. It's a full relative maturity. So we definitely told him to do that. By the way, use the fullest relative maturity for the area, because now we could use the whole season. And that particular hybrid, of the 27 national corn grower winners, 10 of them use that hybrid. So I think farmers are going to have a hard time finding seed of that one next year. It's obviously a good one. And Stu, one of the things that I have seen over the last 10 years is, oh boy, the hybrid potential, the yield potential, which is in today's hybrids. That shows you how well this marker-assisted selection works. Stu, what he does is he obviously screens hybrids the year before, and then he decides which ones are gonna be in the yield contest fields, and boy, did he select a good one.
He do anything different agronomically as far as tillage or anything for fertility?
He's yet to inform me on everything yet. These guys can hold their secrets pretty guarded. But he did mention that he sort of threw everything at that hybrid. I know that he gave it at least 3 fungicide applications. One during mid-vegetation, one at tassel, and one at R3. So I know he went maybe a touch overboard to control the health of that leaf. I'm pretty sure that some of those fungicide applications had some micronutrients in with them. I can't say for certain, but I'm pretty sure of it. I know that he didn't do an outrageous density. He didn't do narrow rows. I think he won in the conventional tillage category. Obviously he knows his fields well. He scouted it well. If you're above 300 bushels, you have to harvest it twice, and the second one's the one that counts. And I asked him, what was the yield of the first time? And it was a fair bit less than the second one. And I said, you must have scouted that well. You must have a good eye for it. I saw pictures of the ears. They're filled all the way to the tip. The kernel depth was outrageous on that, which you would expect to have 385 bushels. But and this year he's number 1 in that category in national corn growers, and as we said, a new Illinois yield record. Beat his previous record, and even more that I think he's proud of. He beat the unofficial record that Herman Warsaw had back in 1985. In 1985, Herman Warsaw had 370. Wasn't an official record. I don't think we had the witnesses and the record keeping that goes along with the contest now. And last year Troy had 362, which was close to Warsaw, but I think he's really proud of the fact that now he broke that record as well.
Well, he was only 100 bushels under David Hula, and David Hula probably spent $1,000 an acre on inputs.
And David Hula's in the irrigated category.
Right.
I don't have to tell you, if you have irrigation, you control some of the weather. And I think we're going to see, I don't think the numbers are out yet, but it's going to be an Illinois yield average. In our research, Stu, in our replicated research plots, we had a 371. Not the highest ever, but darn close. So it was, I don't have to tell you that a lot of growers in Illinois, not all, but a lot of growers in Illinois were blessed with very high yields, which they needed because of the prices we're looking at today.
How does Troy continue to do this year after year? He's done this 4 or 5 years in a row now.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? And if you actually look at the list of winners, a lot of them are repeat winners. I think if you look at athletes, once they train for it, they tend to keep winning. And I'm gonna say that Troy is trained for these high yields. Again, he pays attention. He's a thirst for knowledge. So he's willing to try things and learn from it. I mean, I again, just like training to be a top-notch athlete, I think Troy has put the time in and the training in. That's why he continues to win, and I think that's why we continue to see some of the same repeat people. He pays attention. He wants it, and that goes a long way.